A few months ago now, I ordered this Kaffir lime tree online. It's also known as Citrus Hystrix. You can see there. It wasn't quite what I was hoping for. It's very crooked. It looks like a tiny little offcut that's just sort of a little tiny cutting that's just been popped in a pot and is growing completely crooked. But I still really want to make the most of it. I love these leaves. You use them in cooking when you make Thai curries and things, and it adds such a wonderful depth of flavor, and I really, really enjoy the sort of limey flavor it adds. So I found myself a really nice pot here, and it does have a hole for drainage in there. Usually you'd want a few more holes, but I'm going to let it be. I've got myself some good citrus potting mix, because you need really well draining potting mix or compost in general. So I'm going to pop my little tree up and see how it goes. The interesting thing is that even though it's in such a tiny little pot and just doesn't look of much, it actually has flower buds on it. See, some little ones there, and there's a little pink one down here. It's difficult to see because the wind's going, but yeah, so I mean, so in that respect, it's doing better than my finger lime, which is really flourishing. I am giving it a citrus feed. I give it the same, whenever I feed my finger lime, I give this some as well. And I'm trying to keep it really moist because they like being moist at this time of year. But yeah, we'll pot it up and see how it goes. Give it a good chance. First of all, I want to show you some of this potting mix. It just looks amazing. Look at that. It looks perfectly, really, really loose and free draining. That's going to be excellent stuff for it. So I put some in this pot over here, and I have gotten my little, I want to show you the root system here too, because look at this, they're already at the bottom. So it is time for it to move on. It's got lots of roots going there. So I'm just going to get it in here. I might put a bit more there. I'll get it all sorted out and show you the end result. So I've got it all potted up here. I tried to make it sort of more straight, more upright, so it wouldn't be leaning so much. You make it look more like a tree that way, and I think it's working quite well. There it is. I really hope he's going to be happy here. I'm going to give him a good drink now. I've got some rainwater. I've got a little pitcher here. I can just give him a good drink, let it run through to the bottom. Because during the summer, they really want to be kept as moist as possible. And of course, let them dry out between watering, I suppose, to a certain extent, not completely dry. But right now we're in the middle of a heat wave, so I'm going to keep him in sort of a shaded position now, just while he settles in, until the main heat wave is over. We're going to have some nice temperatures now, but tomorrow we're having like 36 degrees Celsius, which is unheard of over here in England. So I am very excited. But I'm going to keep this little guy in a shady spot, just to let him get used to being here. And also just so he's going to get too burnt now. But I hope he's happy here.